I stared at the empty kitchen table, the cake I had ordered myself still tucked away in the fridge. My phone lay silent on the countertop, not a single message from her. I glanced at the clock, 8:03 p.m. She should have been home hours ago. My heart twisted painfully, and a single question echoed in my mind. How could she forget? My wife, Lily, had never once forgotten my birthday. In the 8 years we'd been together, she always planned something special. A handwritten note, a homemade dinner, even a surprise trip once. This year I'd planned nothing, hoping she would surprise me, but the house was quiet, and her absence was louder than any celebration could be. My goal was simple: find out why she'd forgotten. I couldn't sit around waiting anymore. I grabbed my jacket and car keys, determined to track her down. My heart pounded as possibilities raced through my head. Had something happened to her? Was she avoiding me on purpose? As I drove through the city, I called her phone again, straight to voicemail. I tried our closest friends, but no one had heard from her since yesterday. Panic clawed at my thoughts. I headed to her favorite coffee shop, where she often spent her evenings working on her art projects. The barista shook her head when I asked, eyes soft with sympathy. I felt foolish, desperate, a man chasing shadows. I tried one more place, the small studio she rented for painting. The building was dark, but her car sat in the lot. Relief warred with anger as I hurried up the stairs and pushed open the door. Inside, fairy lights draped the walls, and the smell of paint lingered in the air. Canvases leaned against the walls, portraits of us, painted from memory. In the center of the room stood Lily, wiping her hands on a rag, eyes wide with surprise. "Alex?" she whispered. I opened my mouth to speak, but stopped short when I noticed the massive canvas she was working on, a mural of our lives together. Our wedding. Day, our first apartment, the night I proposed. Tears stung my eyes. "Happy birthday," she said softly, stepping forward. I was trying to finish in time, but I got so caught up. I wanted to give you something that showed everything we've been through. My anger evaporated, replaced by a crushing guilt and overwhelming love. She hadn't forgotten. She'd just been creating the most beautiful gift I'd ever seen. I pulled her into my arms, holding her tight as her paint-stained hands gripped my jacket. The pain from earlier seemed ridiculous now, washed away by the warmth of her embrace. We sat on the floor, surrounded by memories, and I realized that I had never been forgotten. Lily's love was in every stroke of paint, every detail she poured herself into. I didn't need a cake or a party, just her and the life we'd built together. I kissed her forehead, whispering my gratitude as we stayed there, wrapped in each other, in the glow of love and art.